Are you Samuel James Woodwicky, descendant of Archibald Woodwicky? Yeah? The fate of the world lies in your hands. I have a question. Yes, Samuel James Woodwicky? Aren't you in the wrong continuity? I beg your pardon? Well, I'm a Bayverse character. You're a G1 character. Well, does it really matter? Well, it is technically blasphemy to have the Bayverse mixed with the G1. Well, oh, shut up. Bumblebee prefers Charlie Watson anyway. Wow. I never thought I'd actually say that out loud. What? Okay. Now it's on, Prime. You know what the worst thing to happen to Transformers was? What? The Last Night, Merlin's descendant. It was even worse than Hot Rod. Oh, Primus. You did not just go there. Oh, I went there, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now you're in trouble, human. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. What was that supposed to do? Huh. I must have parked it pretty far. Parked what pretty far? Hold on. Sometimes it takes a minute. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, what? Ah! Where did that come from? War for Cybertron 1? Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull 0. Did you have to remind me I was a part of that? Only because you reminded me of Hot Rod. Fair is fair. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, GeekBoy247, and today is my first ever actual video. If you had actually seen the actual trailer, cool. But, anyway, but yes, today we will be reviewing the Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now let's roll out! So here is Prime with the trailer. And to put it simply, I love this thing. So, let's take a look at it. So here it is with the trailer. So, really quickly, we will start, I think we shall start with the trailer. So, one of the features of the trailer is these things open up so it can stand. That's pretty darn cool. It's actually really nice. The Lazy Eyebrow said it was too short. I don't really care if it's too short. It looks great. All the, like, hold on, let's see. Let's focus. All this molded detail back here, over here, this weird thing here, that there, whatever this is. The fact that this is the stripe is molded in, that's just cool. And same thing over here, same deal. And this is molded. It's got molded mud flaps. The rims are painted. That's very unusual. Like Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime didn't even come with a trailer, and the rims weren't painted. The rims are painted. So awesome. And then on the back of the trailer, we got all this molded detail. This part, though, this middle bit, it kind of ruins it for me. But we also have like the brake light, the turn signal and stuff. That is just awesome. Again, could have done without this. The blast effects. You could have kept the blast effects, but why'd you keep this stuff? Like, make it flush, Hasbro. And what's with, like, no one's gonna be pulling it from the back. Come on. Anyway, but then we have but then there's one other gripe I have. Actually, two others. The unsightly gap here. Fenders, come on, people. I'm gonna buy the upgrade kit, see what I can do. But then we have this cool. Then the white stripe is missing. It's just the blue and the gray. What's up with that? But yes, other than that, it's a great trailer. And now it's time for obligatory trailer functionality. So let's get in our little dune buggy here. This little dune buggy. Now you can't actually open the trailer, so you have to like pop the top open and then there we go. See? And really quickly, it's got this little thing here I'll get into in a minute. And so there's the inside of the trailer. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, little dune buggy. It works! So, let's move on to the main reason why we even decided to buy this toy. Optimus Prime. Truck mode. This looks brilliant. Again, rims are painted. The tires are painted on this one, but rims are painted. Painted rims. He rolls, which is good. I was worried he wouldn't roll that well. Like, he doesn't roll well on this one, but it's because you have to push down if you want the tires over here to roll. Otherwise, this tire doesn't roll. But it's okay. It's okay. We can live. These other ones roll. The Lazy Eyebrow reviewer said that these were too stubby. It's accurate. I don't really see how they could be stubby. I think it looked great. We got these. We got these headlights here. We got the grill, two grills. We got a really big bumper, so he can bump into Decepticons. Get out of the way, Prime coming through. Anyway, we got all this molded detail. Let's do this. All this molded detail, like here, everything. Then there's blast effect ports, so you can have Prime. I don't have blast effects with me. I don't own any, but if you did, you could like totally stick one here and go, oh, if you had the blast effects. I don't. We got an Autobot logo. Let's see back here. We got more molded detail. We got this thing, whatever that is, but that's there. We got over here more molded detail. The gas tanks have molded detail. This has molded detail. It's just so cool. How could it not be cool? Now, time for size comparisons. Let's do it. We have Siege Soundwave. This is actually my favorite of the two. I'll review him later. But yes, Siege Soundwave, since I don't own the Earthrise. But hey, who are you gonna do? Earthrise is expensive. I don't have the money. Anyway. So that's how they look together. Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime. That is big. And does not scale. But hey, it's a Kenworth, and I like Kenworths. Then we have the Power Rangers Imaginext Triceratops Thunder-powered Zord. So that's how they look together, in case you wanted to have Transformers meets Power Rangers. Hasbro, please do it. You want Power Rangers now. Do it. Please. Anyway, so that's that. Now we're going to add the... I almost forgot. Because he was in there. Sorry, I forgot the Dune Buggy. He was in the thing. So here's the Dune Buggy. So that's how they look together. I like it scale-wise. I think that works. It works. It works! Next up, and finally, last but not least, we have Lego Custom Samuel James Witwicky. Yes, this is a custom Shia LaBeouf. It's still a work in progress. I'm not finished with it. And yes, he does have a screaming face, because that's all Shia LaBeouf does in the movies. No offense. No offense to Shia LaBeouf. Great actor. Really liked him in the movies. Not gonna lie. I really liked him in the movies. Anyway, here's how they look. And I say that is beautiful scaling. This is perfect Lego scaling. Hello! It's perfect scaling. It's perfect. So, now we're going to do comparisons with the trailer. So, let me just... Oh, gas tanks. Gas tanks. Get the trailer in. Okay, so here is Prime with, again, Siege Soundwave. Here's how... we're going to stick him on top. Here's how they look together. We have Prime Optimus. With the trailer, they're about the same size. The Triceratops Zord. Mr. Dune Buggy. Mr. Dune Buggy. And Shia LaBeouf. That is basically it for the vehicle mode. But before we get to robot mode, I have to cover this before I forget. The map thing. Yes, these things. You don't so each Earthrise toy comes with a map, a piece of a puzzle map, and a decoder. Like, you know, back in G1, you would, like, stick them in front, stick the decoder in the tech specs to see how cool they were. What is... I like the G1 idea. It's nice. I'm gonna be collecting it, but yes, here it is with the decoder. It says... You don't even need the decoder for this, but it says Micron. And I think that is Ultra Magnus's head. What do you think? Is that Ultra Magnus? That looks like Ultra Magnus's head to me. Anyway, it says Micron. You don't even need the decoder. Look, Micron, 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 Micron. You don't need the decoder. Micron. So yes, that is that. But I'm also going to be hanging this there. Oh. Let me... Maybe so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to focus. Ah, there. There. That's going to go there from now on. Hooray, that's going to look cool. And, again, Micron, Ultra Magnus's head, Cybertronian stuff. I'm going to be collecting it. I don't know why I am. But anyway, moving on to the robot mode. We'll get to this we'll get to this in a minute. Oh. Robot mode. And for the first time, and, you know, they try to recreate G1. There's no parts forming. Who would have thought? Anyway, so we'll start from the legs and work our way up. So, for the legs, we're going to flip out the feet so he can stand. Nice, nice. Then what we do is we flip in the gas tanks, and the legs are almost done. We flip these up, then we lift this up, then we flip the legs in, and then in the words of the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer, I have to cover this. We have a cab with legs. I don't know, this is probably going to be something in the future if we don't get flying trucks. That'd be cool. Anyway, so, yes, so there is that all done. So now we're going to move on to the upper body, to the rest of the body. So we flip out these. We flip out these panels too. We flip these out and these out like so. Flip up the arms, tilt them like this, and then fill out the abs like that. Ta-da! So now what we're going to do, we're going to lift up this, and we're going to bring in this. I bring out the head like that, and then bam. Then what we'll do is we'll twist this, like so. Hold on. And then we will lift this up and fold these in. Then, the instructions don't say to do this, but you totally can if you want to. You could have a fat Optimus Prime if you want. Shout out to the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer for showing me how to do this. This is hilarious, and I'm going to use it a lot. Anyway, so back to normal Optimus. You flip these in, and you flip that in, and you flip this in like that. I don't know if this is helping you at all. Then you flip this entire section down, and you're going to hear a little click. And then it will be done. I don't know if you heard the click on camera. Then you tab this upper section to the bottom section. And there you have Optimus Prime. He's almost done. We only have a couple more steps. Then we open these up. And unlike the original G1 toy, you don't take his hands out and stick them in the windows. So here's what we'll do. We open these up, stick and open up this, and we have an arm. We straighten his arm out. We're going to put him in a pose as well while we're at it. Then what we do is we open this, and we do the same thing. Hop, hop, hop. And then we have Earthrise. Oh! Jeez. This camera is killing me. Sorry. Earthrise, Optimus Prime, in his robot mode, and he looks fabulous. Now for transforming the trailer. It's very simple. You can leave these open or leave these out. I'm going to put them in. That last step didn't make sense. Pull them out or push them back in. That's what I was trying to say. Then you open up this, and that will fall down. Then we go up here to this little dude. We lift him up like that and like so. Then, if we can see him, we have Optimus Prime's trailer. And Optimus is this is a really good robot mode for our favorite Prime, other than, Leonard Nimoy. I'm just kidding. He's probably not anyone's favorite, but I haven't seen the movie yet, that specific movie. But I'm excited to see Leonard Nimoy. But I already know. Don't tell me that he's a traitor. I already know. I live in the 2020. What do you expect? So the head sculpt. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. It is a beautiful head sculpt. I did have to... oh, it's still showing. It's showing. Let me see. There's a little bit of red you can see there. That's because I had to... the paint is chipping, and then I Sharpied him, and now it's chipping again, which sucks. But you can't really see it unless I... yeah, you still can't see it, but he does have blue eyes. Hasbro, it would have popped better if he had yellow eyes, but whatever. Oh god, this is just an amazing toy. Let's take a look at some of the molded detail. A lot of molded detail. Like, even here, like, even this stuff has even the pipes have molded detail. Everything just has beautifully molded detail. No truck hideaway, which I love. I'm one of those guys who doesn't want truck hideaway. Now, quick feature. If you don't like... so... quick little thing. If you don't like this, you think it ruins the aesthetic, there is a way to get rid of it. You flip up the panels, you fold this down halfway, and you unclip it. That's it. It's not a whole circle. You can unclip it. I'm not kidding. You can unclip this thing for a better aesthetic. I hate this better aesthetic. It just... what? I prefer this. It makes it more flush. But that's just me. Do it. It's your toy. Do what you want with it. Now, this is a different color from the actual grill. I don't mind, but really quickly, again, this is a faux stomach. I think a Masterpiece had that once. But yes, that's that. So time for articulation. We'll move up and front and down. So the feet have ankle articulation, so you can. Oh, my ankle! Oh, somebody get Ratchet! Help me! He also has toe and heel articulation, but that's for transformation. But I'm gonna count it anyway. He has a wow, over 90-degree knee bend. I want to say a 90-degree kick. And his legs can go back about that far. Kind of sad, but if you unclip this, you can make it go further. I'm not going to do it, though. Then he can do the full splits. Let's take a look, shall we? Hold on, wait, really quickly. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at the full splits. Now that's what I call the touch. Because he's just touching the ground with his feet. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. We have his arms can do a full 360. He has a 90-degree elbow bend. Wrist swivel that can do the full 360. Hands open and closed. We'll get to that in a minute. Why that does that in a minute. There's a waist swivel that goes about that far, but if you unclip this, it can do the full 360. A nice it's not much of an ab crunch, it's more of just looking down, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, and finally, head can do the full 360. I don't recommend this because when I did it once, the head, it's so loose now. Like, look, see? It's not loose over here. Over here, on the other hand. Ugh, I hate it. But anyway, the head is on a ball joint, so you do get the up pretty far, down down is actually really far. I like that. That's actually surprising. You can do this, so he can be like in Michael Myers. You know, he can go look at the Decepticon and go. And I almost forgot, the shoulders can move up and back, but that's also something for transformation. But yeah, he can look at you with the tilted head and go, I don't know. Anyway, so now let's move on to trailer. So the trailer does actually have articulation. This little dude, he has arm articulation. His arms are on a ball joint. Now this dude, his job is to fix. So I like to call him Fix It, like in Robots in Disguise, 2001. So what you're supposed to do, oh dear me, is, hold on. There. Let's get this out. What you're supposed to do is have Optimus on his little bed thing and have the little guy fixing him. You could reenact the scene where he passes on the Matrix of Leadership from the 86 movie. I'm personally going to do that if I ever get the Dead Optimus repaint. That is on my bucket list. I'm a big fan of that movie. I really do. It's like my childhood, okay? I love the 86 movie. Now, next, we actually have one other thing. Actually, two other things. About little Fix-It guy. You can take him off. And here's why. So, what we do is we take him off and he transforms. He kind of transforms. So, we just do this, like so. Then we go to Optimus's back. We stick him on and we can recreate the jetpack scene. To infinity and beyond! That reminds me. Can he do the Iron Man pose? I don't know. Let me see. Like that. I'm trying to do the Iron Man pose. I don't think the Cyberverse version can, but... Hey, it works! Especially with the jetpack. You can do the Iron Man pose. Woohoo! I love it when they can do the Iron Man pose. Okay, so we're going to take little Fix-It dude here. Stick him there. I'm going to call him Fix-It. Oh! Second camera drop. Oh, and there goes Prime. Haha. I need a tripod. Anyway. I should listen to Lazy Eyebrow and just buy a tripod. Anyway, so here's Primate. So, really quickly, one last thing. His gun, which is the Optimus Blaster. This is actually different from the Siege version. I don't know why, but I like this version tons better. than how the Siege one looked. I don't own Siege. I've seen pictures. I don't like the look of it. It folds up. It folds out like the Masterpiece version, and Prime can hold it, of course, because so he can shoot at some Decepticons. Like let's bring in Soundwave real quick. Bang, 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 bang. I got the touch. Anyway, moving on. You can also store it on his back. Now, a lot of people just store it like that. He can't reach it. So here's what I do. Because there's there's a 5mm post here, which fits into the 5mm port on his back. And the articulation is really great. So great that you can actually open up his hand and grab the gun. And you can just wiggle it out. Sometimes it falls out. You can wiggle it out, have him bring out the gun, unfold it, and boom! Dead Decepticon. But yes, that's that. Now, we are going to do some size comparisons before I get to the best part of this toy. Some size comparisons. So let's put Optimus Prime. We'll give him the gun. We'll give him his gun. Yeah, we'll give him his gun. So there, Optimus Prime. Aiming his gun up high. Like so. Let's just position that camera. Okay, you can see that. Put the gun down. Okay, time for some size comparisons. So we're going to move Prime over here. First up we have Siege Soundwave. So you can see how they look together. Prime is slightly taller, which I love about it. Soundwave is supposed to be shorter than Optimus Prime. I will review this, the Siege Soundwave, once I get the spy kit. Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime. He a big boy. Orion Pax, Optimus Prime. I'm kidding. This is Optimus. That's Optimus. Ooh, alternate universe thing. Like Shattered Glass, where Cliffjumper goes to another universe. Optimus meets the Transformers Prime characters and the movie characters. Blasphemy, I know. Don't judge me. So since the Zord doesn't transform, I will just bring in this Imaginext Red Ranger figure. Scaling's okay, not the best. That's why there's knockoff Lego Power Rangers. I'll take that. And Lego Sam Witwicky, and I think this scales perfect. And of course, I'm just gonna stick him in Little Dune Buggy, because we love our little Dune Buggy. Dune Buggy gets the exception. Now the Zord's looking at me. Okay, now the Zord's looking at me all sad. So here's the Zord. I think it scales all right. Prime should be significantly smaller than the Zord. But yes, but there's everyone. And finally, here's the decoder for a scale comparison. I'm just joking. We're not doing the decoder thing. But yeah, that's that. I'm almost forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, of course. The trailer needs a scale comparison. What was I thinking? Let's move Prime off camera. So, actually, first scale comparison, Prime. I'd say it scales well, because it's supposed to. We got Sam, Soundwave, the Red Ranger, Little Doom Buggy, Transformers Prime, Optimus. Can I get a group shot? Earthrise Optimus, which we are reviewing today. And to finish it all off, the Zord. That's it for the video. See you guys in the next one. I'm totally kidding. I didn't forget, you guys. I didn't forget. I did not forget. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. The best part about this toy, in my opinion, we don't want the gun anymore. The best part about this toy is this. So you can open up his chest windows to reveal the matrix of leadership. And then it falls out. You can come out. We'll look at the matrix window really quick. Man, there's so much molded detail in there. In there. There's so much molded detail. It's so great looking. You kind of see the panels from truck mode through the little hole here, but it doesn't matter. It's hard to see. Now it's time to take a look at the Matrix, the one thing that Unicron most fears. Now it's got a hole. Don't know why, but it's still amazing. It's still great, and in fact, let's bring in Sam Witwicky. Sam Witwicky can actually hold it. We're going to bring in the Power Ranger. He can't hold it, but Sam Witwicky can hold it. Prime, I saved the Matrix from Megatron. Oh no, Starscream took it. Come on, that's totally what would happen. Again, no offense to Shia LaBeouf. I actually really like him in those movies. Let's just say he's better than Cad Yeager, okay? Moving on. So there's the Matrix. Now, really quickly, I'm going to do the pose. Give me a second. And there's the pose. You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. Couldn't resist. I had to. But yeah, that's the review. That's the review for Optimus Prime, Earthrise Optimus Prime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I covered pretty much everything that I remember. I'm pretty sure that was everything. But yeah, there's Prime. Oh, I almost forgot. He is missing one accessory, which is the orange Energon axe. But that is because they included it with the Centurion Droid accessory pack. So if you want the axe to make the damn battle with Megatron, go buy that, because it also comes with the Energon mace and a couple other things from memorable episodes. It has a couple Energon cubes, but yeah. But that's it for the review. Hold on. There. Okay. That's it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. And who knows who I'll review next. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. I can't do it with that hand. Live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you.